what's up guys? Dale Valor here from Modern Valor Dating. Listen, we are extending our series on calibration, right? We've been dropping one of these videos every Friday, and this one is no exception. And the reason that we're doing that, man, is I think that calibration is a very slept on concept. It doesn't get brought up enough, and it's so important, man. I broke this down before, and I'll break it down again. I think the game a lot of times really breaks down to three simple concepts: inner game, outer game, and calibration. Inner game is who you are, outer game is what you do, and calibration is when and how you do it. All right, so that's what we're going to be talking about. It's the when and the how that you do it, and we're going to hop into it right now. Let's get it. Number one, become an everyman. All right, what do I mean by that? I mean somebody that feels socially comfortable no matter the situation that they're in. You know, and that takes a lot of stretching your comfort zone to be able to do that. And why is that important? You should really be looking to become a cultural junkie, meaning that there's all kinds of subcultures here and there and everywhere. You know, like anything that you can think of, there's a subculture for it. So like, for instance, if you've never been to a ballet, go to a ballet, man. It doesn't mean you have to become some aficionado on ballet or anything like that. Go there for the experience. See what it's like. Now, say if you're out and about and you happen to run into a ballerina, now there's some context to the conversation that you can have. You know a little bit about it, and there's some commonalities there. And commonalities are highly intoxicating, man. So look, if you get out and you just do a bunch of things that you've never done before, one, you're gonna learn about that thing. Two, you're gonna meet some interesting people that you could ask questions to, that you could find out about that subculture a little bit. And three, see how much of the investment that you want to put into that subculture. You may find something that really strikes your interest that you're like, this is dope. I really want to get down with this. I could see myself coming back here a gang of times. This is a lot of fun. For calibration's sake, if you become an everyman and you know a little bit about everything, you're never left out of the loop. You have some level of understanding of what most people are talking about, what most people are doing, the events that they go to, the part of the subculture that they're a part of, you know, so that's why that's so vastly important. All right, we're gonna get into number two. Let's get it. Number two, meditate. All right, so look, man, you know, some people like to meditate, some people don't. Some people think it's just sitting there thinking about nothing, and sometimes they're right. There's all kinds of different types of meditation styles that you can do what works the best for you. But the reason I think that that's so important for calibration is because it helps you to be in the moment and not be in your head so much. And so I think meditation can be a really strong way for you to be able to just let go and just kind of be free inside of whatever situation is happening. Not trying to think about, what do I do? What do I say? You just do it. You just are getting out of your own way. That's the best way I can put it. You're getting out of your own way so as that you can take the action that you need to take to secure the deal, right? So that's why meditation is so important. And some people get it twisted and they're like, you're never gonna meditate your way into getting good with women. And they're right, you're not gonna meditate your way into getting good with women, all right? But the thing is, it's not about that. It's about you. All right, and if you improve, if you get better, if you level up, that's the key for you getting better with women. All right, we're gonna get number three. Let's go. Number three, stay off your phone. All right, now this is kind of ironic. I'm on my phone a lot because I need to be for Modern Valor Dating amongst other things and that sort of thing. So I say this almost kind of hypocritically. I do take the time to not be on my phone, just to observe. You know, I find so often that if I'm walking through the mall or if I'm walking in a park, or I'm looking around on the beach right now, all right? You know, you got some people swimming, you got some people talking, but you got a gang of people that are sitting on the beach on their phone. Look, what are they missing out? You know, they're missing out the environment. It's a beautiful day. It's nice for swimming and all that kind of thing. You know, and so they're missing out on what's going on around them and being able to interact in the moment. They are off in Never Never Land in the Fugazi world of social media. Being on your phone, being tethered to your phone is not going to help you with calibration, because it's taking you out of the moment and taking your mind somewhere else. And instead of that, you know, just enjoy where you are. Like, it bugs me to death when I look at, you know, I go to a concert and more people are on their phone watching the concert through their phone than they are actually enjoying the experience. They're more trying to capture that experience to save it for later, but they never really got it in the first place. Not fully anyway. And so look, man, that's what I'm saying. For calibration's sake, just to observe what's going on around you, to know when to take action and when to, you know, what to do, all that kind of thing. You're taking yourself right out of that mix. All right, we're gonna get into number 4. Let's go. Number 4, culture yourself, man. Look, I talked about it a little bit earlier about being a cultural junkie. Put a list together of things that are at least on your peripheral interest and go do those things. It can be a one-time event. It could be a meetup group where you meet every single week or once a month or something like that. It could be a social function. It could be a concert. It could be a club. It could be anything. You know, go try those things. Stretch your comfort zone. The more cultural knowledge that you have, the more textured you come across as, and that you are ultimately. It's not just to show people how cultured you are. It's because you've lived those experiences. You've been to them. You understand what's going on there, and you're socially comfortable no matter where you're at. All right. So look, I'll tell you a story real quick. I was never the guy that really went to clubs. Okay. I was never like club guy coming up. It took me a lot of stretching my comfort zone to become comfortable in clubs. See, I grew up in hip hop, all right? Hip hop club, hip hop shows, all that kind of thing. That was just my get down. That's just, you know, a part of who I was and what I identified with. Going to a club was never my thing. And the first time that I went to a club, dude, I was shaking. I was shaking in the car because I was so uncomfortable, but I forced myself to go there and do it. And you know what I found out? Nothing happened. You know, like I got there and I was there with some people and things like that. And, you know, we just kind of, you know, and the people I was with, by the way, weren't very club goer type of people either. So we just kind of like found our little table or our little corner and we just kind of camped out there for however long we were there. And all of us were uncomfortable, all right? But the thing was is, at least I knew I could go back. And I did. And I went back. And even to this day, now I've been to a million clubs, man. I still don't really like clubs that much, okay? I do it for coaching purposes and things like that. I'm not the guy that's just like, let's go to the club. You know, I'm not that guy. But the thing is, I'm comfortable there. I'm socially comfortable being at a club, the same as I am as being at a hip hop show, all right? Now, I don't enjoy the environment as much, but I'm comfortable. I don't live there. I'm a welcome guest because at some of these venues, you know, you get to know people. If you're there enough, the bouncers, the wait staff, whatever, bartenders, you get to know these people. Some of the regulars that go there, you get to know them too a little bit. And I'm a welcome visitor, but I don't live there. It's not my house, okay? As to where the hip hop shop or the hip hop show or whatever, that's where I live. You know what I mean? So I'm comfortable there too, and I know I'm home when I'm there, all right? But that doesn't mean I can't go visit other places. So stretch that comfort zone, man. And look, what are some places that you would love to check out, things that you've never done, that are just, like I said, peripheral interests that you know that you can go out there and do? What I want you to do is drop those in the comments. I'd love to see it and chop it up with you about it, all right? We're gonna get number 5. Let's get it. Hey guys, want to take this quick time out just to remind you, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, man. We want to be able to bring you this information as quickly as possible. If you're getting value out of it, man, it costs you nothing to subscribe to the channel, but it means a lot to us because we can keep going, we can keep moving forward. So make sure you do that. Also, give us a thumbs up, man. Drop a comment in the comment section on things that you want us to cover, you know, or whatever the topic of the video is about, chop it up with us, man. Let us know what you think. So drop that comment, share it with somebody that you know needs to hear it. Also, the last Saturday of every month, we do a live Zoom event. We will have it linked up here. And what I want you to do is register for that, man. It's 100% free. This month, we're going to be talking about social circle game. So what does it mean to build out a social circle? How you can do that? Why is that important? We're going to give you all those answers, man, and show you step by step how to do that for it to work for you. Remember, the last Saturday of every month. All right, we're going to hop back into the video. Let's get it. Number 5, calibration games. All right, so here's the deal, man. There are different games that you can play with a group of people. When I say games, I don't mean like games out in field. I'm talking about just like you and your buddies, you and your family, whatever. Like board games or card games, things like that can help you with your calibration. I have one at home, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it's called. But basically, it gives you different social tasks to go out and do. So the points are scored by, like, if you actually go out and do these things. Like, one thing might be get a selfie with a stranger, and so it forces you into these situations where you have to go out and do it. There's all kinds of different games like that. Cards Against Humanities is another good way of going about it. Now, that's kind of a sillier, goofier kind of game, hypothetical situations together and stuff like that. But, nonetheless, those types of things can show you about people more, where when you need to calibrate, you can, because look, now you have more knowledge about how people work, how they interact, things of that sort. And those games can be super helpful in just letting you observe how people react, their actions, their emotions, their state, all that kind of thing. So look, man, check this out. We got a whole playlist going on calibration right now. And so what I want you to do is I want you to start at the beginning of that playlist and work your way down, because there is not a lot of information out there on calibration, and I've been working really hard to compile this information and get it to you guys. So do yourself the favor and go start at the first video and work your way through and start learning calibration. I will see you there.